to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? I'm coming to you guys with another Zeus Town Hall, but this time it's live. Okay, I haven't done a Zeus Town Hall live in a minute, so we have a lot to talk about, you guys. We talking Blueface, we talking Stunna and Tommie and Biggie, you know, from Rhode Island. You know I'm Biggie, and also Crouton. Hey, so Crouton, you guys didn't like me impersonating him. And he said that I was being disrespectful and I was body shaming him, guys. Body shaming him, guys. We're going to talk about it. Okay, so when I saw that girl, I laughed. I said, really? This gonna be a funny lie. It's gonna be a funny lie. It's gonna be a funny lie. Okay, yes, y'all. I know, right, Ebony? I know. Okay, so first let's talk about the whole Stunna girl thing. A lot of people are complaining because a lot of the videos they're not getting clear clips and everything. Oh, and shout out, I just did this. I can't talk about what I just did, but I did this thing or whatever. But shout out to the people that was on set because y'all was lit. Y'all was cool as hell to talk to. So shout out to you guys for like. That was fun. That was really, really fun. Anytime y'all set network. So shout out to y'all. Okay. When everything is done, I'm gonna start showing y'all everything when everything is done and everything like that. So yeah. So okay. So let's get to because I made some of them subscribe to the channel. So I don't know if some of them are in the live. So shout out to you guys if you guys are in the live. Some of the people that was there tonight. Okay, so this is you guys Stunna in the club. It's not the clearest video, but you could see Tommie and you could see Lemmy and you could see some hands being thrown. I'm gonna do some freeze frames as well. Okay. All right. So you see Tommie, right? Shout out to BGCT Inc. That's Rolly. First of all, Rolly was drunk boots. I don't know what Rolly was drinking. Rolly has some of that dark liquor. Okay, she has some of that brown liquor. That's why Rolly was off the rocker. Because listen, I never seen Rolly like that a day in my life. Sister Girl was even during when they caught them in that mall or whatever, that it looked like a mall or some sort of like store they were leaving out of. You could just tell she was still off of that liquor because she almost did the Wendy Williams fall on us, you guys. Like if she had took 2 more steps, she would have boom and she would have fallen just like Wendy. But let's go. See, I see Rolly. She drunk boots. All right, she yelling Slim. I'm not gonna play the audio, but I'm gonna just impersonate and just guesstimate what she's saying. So she's yelling Slim's name. She's saying Slim, where you at? Slim. See, you see her opening her mouth. We see Scotty. Okay. We see My Little Pony Scotty. She, you know, doing what ponies do. She hopped over the couch, you guys. Man, there goes Scotty. I guess she's trying to separate or jump, but I'm going to give Scotty grace and say she's just separating, okay? All right. Bam. And then you see the person throwing those lethal hands is Stunna, okay? So Stunna throwing those lethal hands. It's not the clearest video, but this is the clearest that you guys will get without the watermark, okay? See Stunna throwing those hands. See Stunna throwing those hands. She's throwing those haymakers. Haymakers. There she goes. Left, right, up, down. There's Lemmy in the white jacket. I think Scotty's trying to break it up. And they got that girl security again. And look at Lemmy rubbing his hands like Birdman because he knows that Baddies West is going to be a hit. We're all going to be tuning in, y'all. Look. Smiling. Look at him. Smiling, smiling, smiling. Bam. All right. And then Stunna Girl is being dragged out, as you guys can see. Stunna Girl is going to take Krishan's spot. You heard it here first. Krishan, to me, is so worried about Blueface, especially with this new news of him being clink clink. And I'm not talking about Wakanda. I'm talking about he clink clink in the jail. She's gonna be too focused on Blueface and whatever Blueface got going on that Stunna Girl is going to be the new Krishan Rock. Okay, she's going to step in and take her spot, and she needs to sort of watch out because Stunna Girl not only probably has the personality, which we have yet to see yet because the show hasn't aired, but she makes music. When I made that video about her background and everything like that, a lot of people were backing her up in my comments. They're like, oh, I know her music from LA. She's really big in LA. She's really big in LA, blah, 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 blah. So it seems as if she has a huge fan base that's really willing to back her up. So Krishan needs to be very careful or else Stunna Girl will take her spot. And also, Biggie, I'm highly disappointed in you. You talk all that stuff about being from Rhode Island and all that stuff, and you was getting your hair powder in by the Stunna Girl. You was getting your hair powder in by the Stunna Girl. No, Biggie, we're rooting for you. We're rooting for you. We're rooting for you, Biggie. Come on, Biggie. All right. Now she can't talk all that stuff about her being the biggest in Rhode Island. You know, I'm from Rhode Island. So I'm the baddest out here. Can nobody beat me? She can't really say that anymore because you let Stunna Girl clock you in the head. So I don't know. Okay. And then also they were at it looked like there was leaving some location. I don't know if it was some club or something like that. Like I said, shout out to BGC Inc. for the videos without the watermark. My whole thing is, this is why Tommie is a big liability. Why are you yelling at your boss? Like, you're screaming at your boss's face, talking about this is what we want. Did you not watch Zeus Network before you hopped up on, the scene? Y'all almost forgot my legend button. Before you hop on the scene, like, don't make it seem as if you just so surprised. You did the conversation with the baddies now has had 2 seasons, so you know what's to be expected of you now. First and foremost, I don't hear none of that. Okay, in the words of Asian Dog, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that because you know what you're getting yourself into. So this video got on my nerves because Tommie is just being usual Tommie, drunk and irate for no reason because you're on a show called Baddies South. Like, you know what this is: fighting, drunkenness in the club, all that. Now let's see Rolly getting drunk. Now that's a little funny to me. Now take a look at Rolly, y'all. Oh. Rolly! She about to roll out. Look. One more time. 1, 2. Y'all, listen. Rolly was doing the 2-step. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Rolly. Let's go again, y'all. We got to do a quick reroute on this. I'm breaking out all the videos in slow-mo because this is funny. 1, 2. Rolly. This is the first time, though, I've seen, Mr. Lemmy Pepper, break out of the voice. Because, he's usually a little bit calm-mannered. He's usually a little bit more, he's like, come on, guys, we got to stop this. We can't really do much. And, like, just relax, okay? I know you're off that Casamigos, Tommie. But, you gotta simmer it down, okay? You're talking to me. I'm Big Boss, okay? I get you to the bag. All that, okay? So just relax, Tommie. But instead, he wanted to yell. I said, okay. You better pop your issue, do your big one, Mr. Lemmy Pepper. Let's hear Mr. Lemmy Pepper's response.
Me.
Ooh, I don't know if he was getting hot with the security or it looked like he was getting hot with Tommie. But one thing about it, leave Security Bay alone. You already know how I feel about Security Bay from the Instagram, by the way. So I'm just saying, leave Security Bay alone. He doesn't need to get yelled at. The other securities, maybe, yeah, but not Security Bay. Okay, you're just gonna. We're just gonna leave that alone, okay? That's what we're gonna do. All right, Mr. Lemmy Pepper. Let's continue. Y'all be ripping on Scotty's attire, but listen, her dress don't got a collar because y'all was coming for her because y'all said Lauren was gonna get at Scotty because the last dress we saw Scotty wore at the auditions, her dress had a collar, but this time it don't have a collar. It looked like she's giving cute My Little Pony. Okay, so hop off Scotty real quick. If you guys peep in the back, also you guys see the replacement DJ Sky back there. I just want you guys to peep her. She's right here. She's the one with the brown skirt on, so she is a confirmed replacement. You see her with the brown skirt on with the shade. So now we can really confirm that she is a confirmed replacement because she was out with them too with this whole incident happened. Because I know a lot of people were saying, oh, she's not confirmed yet or anything like that. There she is right there in another club appearance that they had. So she is a confirmed replacement. Okay. Is that Natalie with the bag? Not gonna lie, Natalie's looking good, okay? Y'all say what y'all want about Natalie, but she looking good, okay? It looks like the Big Debbie cakes is sitting. You feel me? Hair slayed. It looked like she dropped a little bit of weight. Natalie looks good, okay? Y'all don't be coming for Natalie too much, you guys. And what I noticed with this whole thing that went down, you could tell that Natalie is maybe trying to play more of the back seat because she could have easily stepped in and be like, why are you yelling in Lemmy's face like that? He's the boss. He's the boss. You don't yell in Lemmy's face like that. She could have did her a big one and did that. But you could see Natalie, you know, in the back. Maybe she's trying to not get her ass beat. That's another reason too. But maybe she's taking our advice and she's not, you know, being more hyphy than last season. Okay, so just saying. She looks great, Natalie. You look good. It's very good.
Look at her. She don't play no motherfucker.
There go Biggie. Oh my. Damn, Biggie. She knocked the Rhode Island out of you. Now you don't even speak with the Rhode Island accent no more. So you speak with you speak with a regular American accent. Poor Rhode Island. We gonna call you Rhode Island, okay? She knocked you was on the island and she knocked you off the road. Ooh.
Play no role. She don't play no role.
This Biggie over there, she's like, this Biggie.
She'll play no role.
Because of the people recording. I wish they had kind of shushed up so we could kind of hear what's really going on. But I'm gonna translate what I think really what Biggie said, okay? So here we go. So, son, you need to take me to Stunna Girl. She beat my head in. You got me messed up. I run Rhode Island. Okay, I got Natalie. She bringing me with the baddies. Yeah, where's she at? She over there? Let's go. You got me fucked up. All right, so she headed over there to, I guess, get her round 2 or round 3 with Stunna Girl. Okay, they probably going to hit it with a boop, boop, bop, bop, bop when they get home. Okay, so this is all in the works, you guys. So Baddies West is premiering soon, so I cannot wait to see all this kind of unfold and break down. Okay, this is hilarious. This is the content that we needed. We have 201 people in the chat. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. You already know what to do. And like I said, my sister girl Cardi B told me that y'all trying to set me up, and I hit that like button.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Okay. Also, of course, Stunna Girl, she went on Instagram, you guys, and sort of replied back to Miss Tommie about the whole situation and posted this. She said, I wasn't crying when you came back and jumped me after I mopped the floor with you and you still lost. Now you crying and begging them every day to delete the footage, asking them to kick me off the show. That fight last night had nothing to do with you, but you over there crying about me. Nah, keep that energy, B. Oh, so it's giving that another sink situation happened. It looked like somebody else got put in the sink, okay, or something similar to getting put in the sink. Okay, thank you so much, Ebony, for the $4.99 super chat, and also somebody gave me a super chat earlier. Where there? It's a lot of comments. Hold on. Damn. I think it was Dion that gave me a super chat earlier. Okay, thank you, Dion. I don't know how much it was for, but thank you guys so much. You guys know I don't be asking for super chats, but if you guys do end up giving me some, I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. All right. So I wish they were allowed to have phones like the old BGC days because it takes away from the surprise / hype. Yeah, but like it does. Don't get me wrong, but we don't really get to see the whole scope of things. This is why I feel like if they got a whole bunch of girls that were unknown, it would be the hype would be even higher because we wouldn't even. Well, we would still find out their social media. And let me even take that back. I was going to say we wouldn't know what would be going on because we wouldn't know their social media. But we would know their social media because, you know, the T pages and everything. We get the social media of the girls in like 2.5 seconds. But it still wouldn't have been as much leaked as it is now. Because now when they go out, people know who they are. They know their faces. They know who Natalie, Tommie, all these girls are. So they're going to start recording the moment that they're in any club or any area. They're just gonna start recording them and be like, oh my god, there go Tommie right there. You heard the girls in the background that were recording the video. They're like, oh, there go that girl Biggie. You know, she wasn't playing no games. She wasn't playing no games. And I keep seeing this rumor that people are saying that Biggie is a T-Raw. She is not a T-Raw. Y'all needs to stop spreading that rumor about her. That's really messed up, especially because she is a natural born woman. So stop. Y'all need to stop spreading that rumor. She's never came out and said it. So please do not keep spreading that about her because she's not transgender. And if she was, hey, that's not bad, but she's not. Okay, so it's not that ain't right for y'all to keep saying that about that girl. Okay, Bae looked slimmer when she was on Baddies South was filmed. Oh, you talking about Natalie? Yes, Natalie does look good. Okay, I think some of that good D she's getting from Curtis is working out those sweats. Okay, she's busting them Debbie cakes on Curtis allegedly, and it's making her sweat bullets. All right, that's what I think. Okay, I agree. I would like to see more unknown girls. I get why they have Krishan, Rolly, and I guess Scotty, but they had their chance. Give someone new an opportunity. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but BGC used to do that when BGC was airing before the season. Exactly. That's what people forget. Before there was the Zeus Network T Inc. Shout out to Zeus Network T Inc. We team Zeus Network T Inc. over here. Before they existed and Kiki Godmother, all these blog pages existed, there was a BGC T. They used to spoil the season before the season even aired. They didn't used to tell us everything. Don't get me wrong, but they used to let us know, give us hints of what stuff that would go down. They would be like, oh, two girls fought on day one ends up going home. So we would kind of know the gist of what happened. But with the day and age of social media being so strong, it's like impossible for stuff like that not to happen, especially with these girls being so known. So people are gonna see them out there and everything like that. Y'all need to stop sleeping. That's that Dubai. Okay, the Big Debbie cakes, girls. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Who do you guys think won in the whole versus Tommie versus Stunna Girl fiasco and fight that's gonna happen in the house? My money, like I had said before, and you guys came for me in the comments, so I don't want to hear none of that when it airs. Okay, the word of the day is none of that. Okay, it's not even Big Debbie cakes. It's none of that, and we're gonna talk about what I don't want to hear none of that from Mr. Crouton later on. Okay, because Mr. Crouton. This boy said I was being disrespectful. He must not watch a lot of YouTubers. Because compared to me, we're going to talk about it later. Because disrespectful. All right, so what was I saying? It made me forget. Y'all. It made me forget. Oh yeah, y'all came for me in the comments when I was talking about the Tommie versus Stunna Girl thing, and I said that I think Stunna Girl won the fight, and then you guys were like, "Oh no, you must not have watched Love and Hip Hop." First of all, I've been watching Love and Hip Hop since Samaya was on the first season of Love and Hip Hop New York when she made that new song. Would you still love me? I'm a bossy babe, say, na 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 na. Would you still love me? If I had no car, would you still love me? I've been watching since season 1 New York, so y'all must not know my watch history, and y'all don't pay attention to my videos enough because I've been watching reality TV since like a baby. So I watched Tommie on all her seasons of Love and Hip Hop, so I know how she fights and I know how she acts. And the reason why I said I think that the Stunna Girl won is because when Tommie fights, the girls that we've seen her fight on Love and Hip Hop, they're not strong girls. The one girl that she almost fought that was considered like a strong girl, whatever, was Jocelyn, and they never really even got to fight because she got a restraining order put out on her. But all the other girls, they were just not like. She fought Tierra, which is the baby mama scrap. She wasn't a fighter. She fought that Treasure girl, who was like the mistress or whatever, wasn't really a fighter. So you get what I'm saying? So that's why I said I think Stunna Girl won because of that whole situation and how we've seen Tommie on TV. So that's what I think. Someone said Stunna Girl hit Biggie off guard. Okay, I didn't see that in the video, but we'll see when it airs. Okay, all I know is she started to pound the Mario coins out of her head. iStyle said I need to trademark Big Debbie cakes. I might. Okay, I might. Okay. Tommie ran the big bad bully Jocelyn, so I don't know. Okay, we will see. We will see when it all airs, to be honest. Okay, we'll see when it all airs. Okay. I'm from the bricks. My money will always be on Tommie. That's my beat. And don't get me wrong, you guys are when I put out that video, you guys were acting like as if I said I didn't like Tommie. I just feel like Stunna Girl will win in the fight between them. Cause she seems fast. Like I'm like, how y'all just get that fast? She talks fast too. Don't just to speak about that. She talks very, very fast. So I'm like, her hands must work just as fast as her mouth does. Okay, so I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. But I'm liking how Stunna Girl is getting active. Why Crouton after you? We're gonna talk about it in a little bit, okay? And we're gonna talk about his statement on Instagram. All right, he added me. He did add me. All right, so shout out to you, crew, if you're watching. He says he watches my recaps and interviews. All right. Okay. Not you, Pierre. Okay. Crouton thirsty for someone to talk about him. I think Stunna Girl did hit her off guard. Okay, we didn't see from the video. It didn't look like anybody was caught off guard. So we'll see it when it does air. What I do want to like talk about though is like the clicks and stuff that are being made. So what it looks like, I'm gonna give you guys like a little chart update of all the girls, you know, in the house and who's with who and who's with what. Okay, so it seems as if Tommie. Okay, hold on, y'all. Bam. So let's talk about the cast. Okay, so it seems as if Lo and is not really in a clique. It seems as if she's on her own. From what it seems, all the leaks that we're getting, it seems as if Rolly doesn't really like Stunna Girl, okay, because the whole unfollow and everything like that. And she was also alleged that same night tonight or whatever night. This probably happened. This whole thing happened last night in the club, of course. It seems as if she doesn't like Stunna Girl because it's alleged that she threw like an empty cup or a cup of alcohol at Stunna Girl. So it seems like Rolly don't mess with Stunna Girl. So it's probably Rolly, Krishan. She messes with probably Krishan. Okay. Natalie, of course, she's cool with. And my Zeus Town Hall, if you guys watch my last Zeus Town Hall, her and Natalie have made amends. Scotty, to me, this season, it seems like she's going to be a wallflower. She did seem like she was breaking that whole fight up. Who knows how Stunna Girl is going to react to that and maybe take it as if she's getting jumped. Okay. And then Kat. The duo of the season is Kat and Mrs. Stunna Girl. Okay, so we're gonna expect another Kristen and Kat this season, but on Baddies West. Okay, so are you guys here for the dynamic duo? Okay, y'all here for the dynamic duo? And this chart is being hosted by Miss Ann. Okay, Miss Ann is hosting our chart. Hi, Ann, aka Bianca. All right, so that's what the chart seems to be at this point, to be honest. And then the Razor Girl, we haven't really heard too much about the Razor Girl. To me, I see that she could really, really dress. She's gonna give Tommie a run for her money for the outfits, because I think Tommie expected to be the outfit girl of the season, but then Razor popped in, because Razor, I see from her Instagram and her socials, the girl could put on a good fit. Okay, shout out to Razor. Okay, and then of course we got Biggie, which Biggie seems as if there's rumors that she's sort of following the OGs. This is all alleged, of course. She's following the OGs, aka the Rollies, the Rocks, and the Natalies, and she's sort of in the Scotties and trying to prove herself extra hard. Okay. Someone said, where's Psychic Jayla for the predictions? Okay, hold on. Let me get my good sis Jayla real quick. Jayla, where you at? All right, there you go. All right, Jayla, what's up? You said they're not even halfway through the bag. Jayla, are you serious? Really, Jayla? What else you saw? You said that Crouton's still gonna be with Blueface, even though he arrested. We all knew that, Jayla. Okay, I'm gonna let you slide with that one, even though it was an obvious prediction. What else? You predict that Natalie is going to go to Dubai very soon. Come on with these predictable predictions, Jayla. I'm gonna have to get you off my screen. Jeez, Jayla. Thanks though. All right, so let's get back to okay, let's get back to it. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's the chart that I get from so far. It seems as if, like I said, what's her name? Biggie. She's trying to prove herself to the OGs. It seems as if she's trying to basically get on the winning team so the fans more like her. One thing with reality TV that always backfires in people's face is that if you try to appeal to the audience, you low-key always end up being hated because the audience kind of sees through that. So of course, a person who's never been on reality TV before is going to think, oh, let me try to be besties with the people that have already been the fan favorites, aka the Rollies, the Croutons, and a little bit of Natalie, but she's not a fan favorite, but we like to laugh at her. You get what I'm saying? Let me try to be besties with them and kind of kiss their butt so that way I could be more liked. But it might end up turning on her and backfiring on her because people would kind of deem that as a little bit thirsty. Okay. Someone said, when do I call in? I want to call in. The call-in link is pinned. I'm pretty sure it's pinned. Let me double check if the call-in link is pinned. You guys can call in with your opinions. I am going to be talking about Blueface's arrest in a moment. Okay. So that's the chart for you guys. What do you guys think of the whole cast so far and all the drama that has been happening, you guys? Oh, it's not pinned, so I'm gonna pin it right now. Okay. It's not pinned. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Crouton said, I'm disrespectful, child. Okay, I just pinned it. It says join here and talk live. I just pinned the link. So now let's talk about Blueface. Let's talk about Blueface. Okay, now he crit walking behind the cells. I'm not gonna lie, the video that I did see of his arrest was sad. Of course, you don't want to see a black man getting arrested because we see that all too often, to be honest. So that to me wasn't something I enjoyed seeing, to be honest. Like I said before, remember I've been making all these little conspiracy little side digs in my videos, and you guys are here for it, so stay tuned for the conspiracy videos of a lot of celebrities. You feel me? Didn't I say this a couple days ago? Actually, I told y'all I'm channeling my Jayla. Me and her, we see eye to eye. Okay, that my third eye opening, and me and Jayla's third eye is connecting. I predicted this. Is this, and this is all a conspiracy? Is this Crouton's sacrifice? Is him being put behind bars? Because attempted unaliving somebody is very serious. That's not something minor. Okay, it's very hard to beat, especially if you have a lot of evidence against you. Okay, so I'm just saying. Someone said, I was just saying your conspiracy theory is playing out daily. I'm Mr. Cleo with the ish. A lot of people sleep on me, but I not gonna lie though, in all seriousness, I do be predicting. People that know me in real life, I do predict a lot of stuff that's gonna happen in people's lives a lot. And I'm not trying to be no Jayla Mina and be like, I have psychic powers, but trust me, my friends will tell you like I really do. Like if I feel something's gonna happen, I'll be telling them like, "Hey, and then like it ends up being right." So I'm just saying. Maybe I need to start doing tarot card predictions for y'all. Okay, so let's look into the. As you guys see, he's sitting there with Mrs. Rock, and then courtesy TMZ. It's the way that they did it, though. I don't like the way that they forcibly did it. Don't get me wrong. Whatever the attempted unaliving of someone is a serious charge, especially if he did do it. But like, let that have been a white man sitting there or something like that. Y'all wouldn't have put all that force into grabbing him and throwing him like a sack of potatoes, to be honest. Like I said, the call-in link is in the comments and is pinned as well, okay? And did Crouton jump in? It looks as if Crouton tried to sneak a hit in real quick. Let me see. Oh, yeah, she did. I'm telling you, one thing about that Crouton, she a writer for sure. Because you can see her getting up and running. Yeah, I didn't really like that video, to be honest. It's not good. And you guys already know the charge. It's attempted unaliving of someone, to be honest. I don't get why celebrities, when they get to a certain status, y'all still be in the street life. You guys have the money. You guys have the means. Why do you still want to be and go out there and do like stuff like that? It just never makes sense to me, especially Blue. Not only you have your own career, now you have a girl or whatever you want to claim her to be, and you could really, you low-key are making money without doing a thing. Like this girl is literally working for you and putting money in your pockets, and you're still going out and doing stupid stuff like this. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like you literally have to just sit back, put your feet up, and money just coming into your account, flowing in your account, but you want to be involved in the street life. Ebony says, my thing is, why not give him a chance to be handcuffed? Exactly. So I don't understand what's happening in that video. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why he got cuffed. Okay, Blue has a camo house. He can stay there. They're very aggressive. Exactly. And got 2 kids too. Carlos, you say you do not feel bad for him. Why is that? Okay, call in. Let me know. Why is that? Okay. They said the rapper was known and taken out Cuff Tuesday outside of Lolo's Chicken and Waffles in Vegas. I'm telling you, it's them chicken and waffles place. Catch. All right. And what appears to be an undercover operation. Eyewitness tells us 6 to 8 officers were in on the arrest and parked in unmarked cars. And this is an updated mugshot of him. So he's joining the mugshot crew with the Blues. With the Croutons of the world, because you guys know Crouton's infamous for her mugshots. So now he has joined the world of the mugshots. Okay. It's so sad though, because without all them tattoos, he actually would look decent, but them tattoos just look like a whole bunch of graffiti on him. So as you can see in our clip, they piled on to detain him as a crowd formed. Blueface's girlfriend, Crouton Rock, was also there, looked as confused as everyone else. Cops said they were executing an open warrant for his arrest. TMZ has obtained legal docs connected to the warrant, and the charges are serious. Felony attempted unaliving with a deadly fire and tear gas. I ain't gonna say certain words because y'all know how YouTube do. They say he's facing an additional charge of discharging a pow into a house, building, vehicle, or craft. The incident that got Blueface arrested occurred around October 8th. Okay, so he already had some pending legal stuff on top of what he already got accused of doing, and add that all together, you end up behind bars. It just doesn't make sense to me. My whole thing is, Osvaldo, the link is at the top, you guys. I'm going to say it again. The link is at the top. If you guys want to call in, the link is at the very top of my comments. It's pinned. It says join here to call, and it's at the very, very top. My whole thing is, my question to you guys, do you guys think that Crouton will ride out for Blueface while he is behind bars? This reminds me of the situation where Regine and what's his name? I think his name Lucci. Yeah, Regine and Lucci's his name, I think. But and you saw how she moved on to that pretty boy, okay? She moved on real quick to that pretty boy. So do you guys think that that'll happen the same way, wife and Lucci and Regina? Do you guys think that will happen the same way and she'll move on to some pretty boy? Maybe the security bay, you know, she'll get a security bay real quick, and you know, they'll go off into the sunset. That's my hopes and wishes. What do you guys think? This is her blessing in disguise. She did make a video I want to show you guys and address the whole arrest situation. And she said she's sticking beside him, dead or alive. Okay, take a look.
I'm checking in with the fans, the love, whatever. Stop playing with me. Everybody that keeps saying it's time to leave. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? Nigga, stop playing. Niggas never left me when I went in. Nigga, what? I'm going to court tomorrow, and that's all that matters. He coming home. I don't know what y'all talking about. But two.
Okay, and this is all be covered by Zeus, okay? He not even going to even enjoy his premiere if he don't get out by then, to be honest. Hopefully they give him bond to post out, and maybe he can solve this situation, okay? Say, good, remove people out of your... God removes people out of your life sometimes. Krishan believes in God, so I guess God is doing his job, okay? And so I think Rock going to try to find some way to get preggers before he goes in. So you mean to tell me she going to schedule a commissary visit and have him shoot the club up while he's behind bars? I don't know about that one, okay? And so I do not feel bad for him. He tried to unalive someone. Would you feel bad if he tried to unalive someone, you know, your brother, sister, or father? I don't feel bad for the charges that he's allegedly accused of doing, but the way that he was arrested, I don't agree with, because you guys already know how the police department does with people of our skin tone. So the way he was arrested or whatever, I don't really feel too much, but I don't feel bad that he's behind bars for what he did, especially if he did it. So I'll say that. He won't be getting out bond. He's already on 2 other bonds. So yeah, I knew it was already. I knew it was coming. She is in denial. His show will probably get canceled. If you think Lemmy at this point is going to cancel that show, we're all smoking those powder donuts, okay? We're all smoking the powder donuts. You have powder donuts, I have powder donuts, and we sharing them, because that show not getting canceled. I could promise you that, because those views are probably going to be 10 times what Baddies is, because all of this is going to be included in it. We're going to get Krishan's reaction to the whole him getting arrested. And y'all, this is going to be Krishan's reaction to the whole situation, you guys. You remember when Renee found out that from Mob Wives, Renee found out that Junior was arrested for murder. This gonna be Krishan reaction, you guys. Y'all gonna take a look. Hold on. I don't have to see this. Before I show y'all this, Cardi B did tell me, you guys, we're not hitting that like button. It's 269 people in here. It's almost 300 people in here. 272 people in here. It's almost 300 people in here. Make you guys hit that like button, okay? Soon, Roller Ray finna show up, okay? Because you already know I seen that clip where they did that thing when he was in that wheelchair, when he was running around. He gonna show up soon. So until then, my girl Cardi B gotta hold it down.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
I apologize.
Nicole, Junior left me a letter telling me that he turned himself in. When you're done with work and you come here, Junior has turned himself in. I'm totally freaked out because I don't even know who to call. So I start calling Nicole and Karen. I'm calling lawyers, family members, friends, his friends. I always know to call a lawyer. He's not using his lawyer. He didn't tell me anything. I know nothing. What do I do? I'm calling anyone.
Rashawn gonna be like, what do I do, Blee? Like, what do I do? Like,
Everyone quite distraught. I'm Ramona. Nothing. Went from 21 months to 7 years.
And he said he's not using that lawyer. He said, I'll send you the information. I asked you to come to dinner last night. I've ignored him for the past 2 days. I've been very mean because things from his past have kept popping in my head.
See, that's Krishan. Things of his past gonna popping in my head. Jaden pops up in her head. All these girls that, you know, Blueface have been messing around popping in her head. This is gonna be a Krishan. This was Krishan tonight when he got clink.
Renee, I love you. I'll always love you. I don't regret ever trying with you. Yes, that.
As the family all go to jail.
Better than I. He wrote that he knew it. He is. Doesn't matter.
Me to move on. Is that your way of cutting me off so you don't feel bad, or so I move the on?
I can't even cry. You know why I can't even cry? Because all I keep thinking about is he can't cheat on me for 8 years. This is.
I'm telling y'all, this is Krishan. Because guess what? Now he can't cheat on her while he in the prison because, you feel me, it's nothing but a bunch of Niagas. Okay, so unless he into that. I know shade, I'm not judging. Okay, if you're into that, you're into that. Okay, so next I wanted to talk about, I'm going to bring in my callers, you guys. Thank you guys for waiting backstage patiently. Thank you. Shout out to Mob Wives, you guys. Mob Wives, there hasn't been a show that has been as good as Mob Wives, that has been authentic as Mob Wives on reality television, okay? On reality television that can bring such an authentic storyline as the scene I just showed you of someone, their mate being arrested. Okay, so shout out to Mob Wives for that. We'll never get another reality show that will be as good as Mob Wives. Okay, let's talk about the whole Crouton thing. You guys are probably like, what did Crouton do? Okay, so this is what he hold on. This is what he put on Instagram and added me. So if you're watching Crouton, so you watch is my response. All right, he said, I've watched a lot of your, he put at Picture Pierre, which is my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. He said, I've watched a lot of your interviews and recaps because I like up and coming bloggers. That line already got on my nerves because you guys know I don't consider myself a blogger. We get on here and we discuss what's out there. To me, that's not, I know it textbook wise it's blogging, but I don't consider it blogging because I don't do exposing and I don't do breaking news and exclusive this. I'm not a Tasha K or anything. We just talk about it. Me and my entertainers laugh, we impersonate, you feel me? And that's it. All right, so he said, I like supporting up-and-coming bloggers in the industry where it's hard to make it big for everyone. We're all entitled to our opinion. However, you mocking me and body shaming me on your YouTube channel, he meant channel, but he said challenge, is completely uncalled for and unprofessional. Listen. Crouton, you must have got the daylight savings knocked out of you or something.
He knocked the daylight out of him. The daylight savings.
Because guess what? First of all, compared me to other YouTubers, I'm like the least disrespectful you're going to get. I don't go in as much as I could. I spare a lot of you, especially a lot of you guys on the network. Zeus, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then when it comes to the impersonation thing, first of all, I wasn't mocking you. What I do is impersonations. First of all, I actually do voice acting outside of YouTube. Just so you guys know, all right? I didn't just wake up and just decided to one day just start impersonating people. I've been doing impersonations of people since, I don't know, since elementary school. Anybody that has known me for years and on will literally, this is what I'm gonna do one day. I'm gonna bring people that know me in real life and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna ask them questions because they know that I know how to impersonate people since I was like young. It's something that I was born with. Too bad, so sad. I could be around somebody for like 5 minutes and I could impersonate you. That's all. Like, it's not that hard for me. Like, it's very, very easy to do. Okay, so I don't consider that mocking. And if you say it's mocking, I do that to everyone. Okay, I impersonate everyone: white, black, Spanish, yellow, blue, red, big, small, fat, large. I don't care. It's called impersonations. The best of the comedians do it. I don't consider myself a comedian, but hey, I make the girls laugh. Okay. And when it comes to being unprofessional, listen, YouTube isn't professional. So what type of professionalism are you expecting to get on here? This isn't CNN. This isn't HSN. This isn't any huge network that you're getting televised, professionalism from. In my opinion, I consider myself very professional for some of the content creators that are on this platform. So I'm just saying, Crouton. I think Crouton got a little bit in his feelings and a little bit in his panties in a bunch after watching my last recap, because I sort of impersonated him a lot, and I call him Megamind. To me, that's not body shaming. You can't get surgery to get a smaller head. Okay. So me body shaming would be me calling you, fat, you're so skinny, and that to me is body shaming. If I call you Megamind, your head is big. Okay. People born with big heads, small heads, little heads. You can't get no surgery for that. Okay. You can't get no BBL on your head. So my whole thing is, that to me holds no merit, holds no weight. So I don't get that, Crouton. And then for you saying that you watch my recaps and everything like that, why haven't you shouted me out before? Okay, this is what's so funny with people. They always claim, oh, I was such a big fan and I liked you so much, so you said this about me. But before I said something that you didn't like, you never, went on your Instagram or your socials to even mention me or give me some sort of, shout out, like, oh, shout out this blogger. He's really funny. Okay, this blogger, this up and coming blogger. Like, I just popped up on the YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2018. I decided to be consistent this year. That's the difference. I'm just saying, this hasn't been my first channel, if you guys don't know. For the new subscribers here, this isn't my first channel. This is a new channel, but I'm not new on YouTube. There's a difference. I just wasn't consistent. Just saying. All right, so that's all I'm going to say for you, Mr. Mikey Boy. So why wouldn't you give me a shout out if you were such a big fan and you watch all of my interviews and recaps because you like supporting up-and-coming bloggers? Why didn't I get a shout out before this? Just saying, Mr. Mikey. All right. That's all for Mr. Crouton, a.k.a. Big Crouton. And guess what, Crouton? Bobby, I love you, purr. Okay? All right. We're going to get in our next caller, Z. What's up, Z?
Hey, Pierre.
Turn me off. I still.
Oh my God, I don't know how I did it before.
You have a YouTube up. That's why you hear me.
So I need to turn my TV on and my YouTube off?
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Yeah.
Mute the tab or the channel. It's on the page.
You still hear me?
Yes. I'm not. Yeah. I'm still recording that.
Okay, hold up.
All right. How about now? Okay, we go. Perfect. All right. What are your thoughts on these topics? Oh, Z is gone, y'all. Have to get Z back in a little bit. Okay, what's up, Tia Bia?
Hey. You know,
what do you think
I have some
these
thoughts.
And big food talk coming for me?
I have some thoughts about the equal opportunity employee that Crouton is. To have the nerve, the affirmative action hire in this case. If you've been watching the videos, why not post that, oh, this is a key this entire time? Every week, week after week, you do a recap.
It's because the girls be watching it and they don't say it because they don't want to give you your props. And I've seen it.
Exactly. But now
they'll watch Copy Mike stuff. They'll do some of the same stuff I'm doing. Like, I've seen it all across. Like, I haven't been on here for a long time, but I know the tricks of the trade. Like, I see what you guys are doing.
Exactly. But because we decided to express our condolences to his mother's regime for having to push having to push that boulder of a head out. Now we're using internet buzzwords like body shaming and bullying. Are you kidding me? Not the one who was just jumping over couches to fight someone, being upset that someone mentioned that his obviously large head is obviously large. Like, I don't get it. And then to say like, oh, I like watching up and coming YouTubers, like you're making it seem like you're paying me crumbs with this, and I don't like that.
Right.
Like what do you mean by
And
that?
listen,
You're an
I'm
up and
not
coming
one to
YouTuber.
brag about my shit or like, oh, I'm not cursing on you. I don't even curse on here. Oh, just how you know, irritated. I'm not even the one to brag on like what I'm making everything. Just know, like, Crouton, I could really pay your rent with what I make on here. I'm just saying, like,
Listen, talk about it.
Coming, baby.
Talk about it, because I saw those sketches on his feed, so I don't want to hear bad talk coming from him, not from Mr. Root 21. I don't want to hear it, but I just think it's so corny of him to go about it in that way. And he could have easily said, "Oh my God, I just saw the funniest recap. You're so funny. Go check this out if you want a new opinion," or not say anything at all, like he hasn't been saying. But like, what do you're not? I guess he's hearing now that like he must have thought he did his big one at the reunion, and then everyone was gonna be like, "Oh, it's big Crouton," like it's it's a loaf. It's Crouton. No,
right?
no, like we don't see it like that, and we don't see it for you. And so it's like now you want to get on the internet now when everybody's like, "Oh wow, that actually looks pretty corny," and you're not the fan favorite that you thought you were, and now you want to cry for sympathy. Corny. Krishan. You know how Jayla was telling us that she might be next for the Illuminati offering?
Yes.
I really want that relationship with Blueface to be the sacrifice. In a perfect world. Because you know how people say, like, someone has to unalive or something has to unalive?
Right.
Let it be that relationship. Because I could tell you now, if Blueface gets convicted of the crime, he's going to marry his baby mother. And he's going to do it because that's my BM. I got to be able to see her. That's going to kill Krishan's spirit. And unfortunately, she's definitely one of those girls who's like, oh no, I'm going to hold him down. I'm going to sign my life away. She's going to sign the rest of her 31 teeth left to get him out.
Not 31 teeth.
Whatever, how many she got left on consignment are going to go in order to get him out. And he's going to be the same person. Like, it never fails. Like, it's going to be Love After Lockup. We're going to be watching, like, just get the camera in, in the visiting room now, because Lemmy Pepper's going to be in there. Security Bay going to be there too. But she's not leaving him. But I would, like, in a perfect world, his absence in prison would be like what wakes her up, where it's like, okay, I'm not all around this toxicity. I'm not all around this negativity all the time. I don't want to say pressured, but you're not under that influence and in that type of aura all the time. But, they hood rats, so that's probably not going to happen.
What do you think should be Jada's new step? Because the person I feel really bad for is Jaden, because now she has a newborn child with this man, and now he's going to be incarcerated for God knows how long. So it puts her in a kind of messed up situation, because now she has to be fully 100% responsible for 2 kids, especially with the son. And that the son, one thing about Blueface, I'll say this, a lot of people may talk like really bad about him, but I will say that from what I see on his social media and for what Jaden has said, he's a great father. So it's kind of really sad that this is going to happen with regarding with the son, because the little girl is not old enough, of course, now to comprehend what's happening, but the son is now old enough to kind of ask, like, hey, where's my dad?
You know what it is also, though, like, I do feel bad for her, and I definitely feel bad for the kids, because the absenteeism is terrible. You don't want your child, you don't want to have to tell your kid their dad's at basketball camp.
Exactly.
They're in jail. Nobody wants to tell their kid that. But at the same time, it's like his BM gives me like Spite Baby moods, like where it's like you're just having these kids just to prove that you're one up over her. Like, these aren't smart decisions that you're making. And I think him being in prison is going to show how short the money really is. I mean, unless Krishan really signed her life away like we all think she does, which maybe she did. And, she's going to be the one footing the lifestyle for the rest of them, in the words of holding him down. But I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, if this is what you did, then, this is the consequence for doing that. But he's definitely going to find some ways to get out, whether it's, having an ankle monitor, and that's going to be the basis of the show. Krishan running to all the stores for him. But it's just unfortunate for, the life loss for whatever it is that he did. I would pray for him, but he's not good, so I'm not. And
pray for his kids.
Yes, pray for the kids.
Yeah,
We got to do it for the
pray
kids,
for the kids,
Tara.
right.
For the kids, Peter. We're going to pray for the kids.
For sure.
I watched the video of what was supposed to be, I guess, Stunna Girl and what's her name? Oh my God, I almost called her Big Bird. Yes, Biggie.
I said Razor for some reason.
Oh my God. It was really hard to kind of see what was going on because it was so dark. I did peep Tommie wrapped around Mr. Lemmy in that club setting, which I was like, okay.
Denisha.
Right. What's tea? Like, what's going on here? And like just the smile on Lemmy's face as this was all happening. He's like, yes, chaos. Like, no matter what he pays for those bottles, it does not even compare to the money that he makes from them drinking them and what happens afterwards. It's like the chaos is just guaranteed at this point. And I saw Scotty in the video. I guess it looked like they were in like a club that's in a mall. I don't know. Scotty gives me a new girl on Instagram with 500 followers who tags Fashion Nova in all of her outfits because she just wants a free fit to be sponsored. Right. That's the vibe she gives me. It's just always very tacky. It's like they just called her up last minute and were like, what were you doing? And she was like, nothing. And I was like, oh, just throw something on. And she's like, okay. That's what Scotty always gives me. And then seeing Biggie, I hope she didn't let Stunna Girl, put hands on her like that, but it's dark in the club, so you can't put it past anybody.
Right.
But I
recorded that. I need to get them a new line. Okay.
Yes. It's like they recorded it with the Nintendo DS. Like, there's Flash, there's Zoom. We can do all of these things with cameras now. There's no reason to not be able to see anything, like nothing. And I see people like on Twitter, like, oh, it looks like she was beating on Biggie's head. And I'm like, where? I don't even see arms moving.
You have to look very closely, but you can see them dragging Stunna Girl away. So you could tell that was her on the opposite side going like this. So yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, I just hope that, if that's the case, then let them do what they've been doing and step outside and just shoot the fair one, because club fights are real tricky because, everybody's drunk and standing on couches. Biggie had on her, housewife kitten heels. Maybe her ankles were a little weak in them. I just feel like her toes might have been cement a little bit in them shoes, but I was like, you know what?
Let me. You're gonna have to let me get around to with her.
Right.
I was these heels that was purring, meow meow, kick. No, like y'all got me messed up.
I'm from Rhode Island.
Like, nah.
From Rhode Island. Like, I've never heard about anything crazy out of Rhode Island, but I'm gonna give it to her. But I'm hoping, like, let these girls just, y'all got 8,000 security guards, let them step outside and handle that, which they probably, knowing Lemmy and the way that Rolly was about that argument with her and Natalie, where, like, you remember in the season where I forgot where they landed, but it's like you could see while watching the show that it cut because they were arguing outside with no makeup, and then the next scene they were doing the same argument with makeup on, and it was like, okay, obviously someone was like, no, we need to get it. I feel like they're gonna do that where it's like, okay, it's gonna be the black screen while everyone was partying. Stunna Girl.
Man, Stunna Girl, right. Hopefully cameras caught this, to be honest. Any final questions add in the next caller?
Let me see. Prayers for Crouton. I'm sure his neck hurts on a daily basis. I know a really good chiropractor who can help him out. Also, those veins that are in his forehead when he gets angry, those got to get some help too. But I don't want to body shame. # body shame.
Right. Body shame. This is what you would have thought I said. He was anorexic, something like that.
Like that he was a small person. Like, all he mentioned was that your shoulders are tired. That's all.
It's crazy to me. And it was a recap. It's not like I just made some random video, just started talking about Crouton.
Exactly.
And the reason why I called him that is because I didn't like what he did with the whole Dimitri thing and him hopping and hitting Dimitri for no reason.
And it's not your fault that his hats are 14 4/4. Like, that's not our problem.
Whatever.
Shame
Like,
on us. Shame on us. We know his mother never held his head close to her chest because it wouldn't
listen, if
fit.
you're in the chat, Crouton, call in. We could talk about it. Okay,
Yes, we'd love to
talk
hear.
about
Other
it.
than that, I have
The
no
link
other
is
thoughts.
pinned.
Yes, everybody like this video, like this video, like this video.
Okay, period. Thank you. All right, I'm going to add my next caller, D. Or what is going on? What is going on?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I came to talk my ish.
Oh, I thought you was Crouton for a second. I'm like, what's up, Crew? Okay, go ahead.
No, hell no. Well, I was the one that was saying that Biggie was sitting because she was sitting down. You could see, but she did get ragged. She got beat. She got beat up. But yeah, Crouton was also whack for running his shit. I mean, oh crap, I can't curse.
No, good,
For
go.
talking
I
his
curse,
ish.
so I'll give y'all that. I curse today because Mr. Crew, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
but I can't be cursing because we know YouTube now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Crouton is whack. He's looking for a moment, like always, which he was running up in the reunion for a moment. Because to me, he's whack. He's corny. He's not really about that life. He doesn't give.
And mind you, listen, it'd be one thing if I was like some YouTuber about like 100K. So Armand even did a recap for Bobby I Love You per reunion. Why not Armand? Armand did the recap. Who am I?
And how he gonna call you
blogger?
Yeah, how he gonna call you unprofessional? But wasn't he showing screenshot of Christina's text messages?
The girls are funny.
Did you not catch the tea when Christina exposed him for showing the text messages? That's unprofessional.
Exactly. It was also a professional crew. Don't let me call Mr. Lemmy Pepper because I have to connect to, get him on a call. Remember when you exposed that you and TBD's fight was fake and you posted a screenshot of it and TBD posted it also of you basically stating and staging that you and TBD's fight were just for television purposes and that was all fake? That was unprofessional too.
Yeah, they definitely be giving unprofessional. But I think Natalie, on to baddies now. I think Natalie is playing the back burner because she don't want to get beat like a rag doll this season. But I think she should get off next season and stop being on these seasons and give new people a chance. Even though they're going to do too much, just like Stunna Girl. She be doing too much. But I think
so you already
Biggie...
not here for Stunna Girl, even though we didn't get to see her yet? You're not here for Stunna Girl yet, even though we didn't really get to see her?
I'm annoyed by her. I feel like she's giving Sydney 2.0, but she could touch them. I feel like she's trying to start beef for no reason. So yeah, I feel like Stunna Girl is gonna give Barry starting too much problems all season.
Right.
And I think Biggie's gonna do her big one when they go into the house.
Oh, so you think Biggie she gonna get her back? She gonna hit her with a Rhode Island?
I do think so. Biggie too big to be getting caught out guard like that. No offense.
We will see. Any final thoughts on any of these topics?
No, that's all. I just want to say I love you. Keep doing your thing, and I watch you every damn Sunday.
Thank you so much.
All right, so I'll see you next Sunday.
All right, got you. All right, I'm gonna try my best to not be disrespectful. Okay, I'm gonna add the next caller. King, what is going on? King not ready. Okay. All right, Z will give you another chance to see this work.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Everything is good now?
Perfect.
I did it. And for that comment, no, I did not give up because I am resilient.
Okay, what are your thoughts on these topics, Z?
Where we going to start at?
We're going to start with Stunna Girl and Tommie and Biggie. And
okay, well, you already know I'm already Team Tommie. I win, lose, or draw because we both from Jersey. I'm always going to rep. And Tommie's always going to get her one up. I don't care, period. I don't know too much about Stunna Girl. I know she got a big fan base.
Right.
But so what? Anyway, I don't care about that. Biggie, I always rep for the big girl. So I want her to come up. I want her to be like Rolly 2, not gonna say Rolly 2.0 because there cannot be no another Rolly. I love Rolly. I'm team Rolly. First of all, let's skip all of that. Natalie, I seen a comment in there. Why everybody? Hey, Ebony, Giovanna. I see everybody barefoot. That's a good question. Why was everybody barefoot?
It seems as if it looked like they were leaving they left the club to go into some mall or something.
Right, like was they about to frolic in the sand? Were they gonna go in the grass and just everybody just running and run amok? I don't know. I wasn't understanding that. Maybe their shoes was too tight that day. I don't know.
Listen,
I just realized everybody was barefoot.
Natalie is training them to be militant. So one thing about militants.
Oh yes, because you gotta be active. Yes, because you gotta be active. You gotta be all you could be.
Exactly. They said, okay, Dion knows the tea. The club is in a casino. That's why it looked like that.
Okay, pineapples. I don't like it. Put some slippers, socks, something. I don't know. Barefoot. When's the last time I mopped that floor? Y'all all, I don't like it. I'm not doing that. I learned about hookworms in biology in like 10th grade. We not doing that barefoot.
What do you think
monkey
about
pox
and Rock and the whole arrest?
Somebody told me about this Rock situation when I be talking about it. So whatever, but I don't care. Anyway, Blueface and Rock. Number one, I do not like to see black men in that predicament.
Right.
Gotta say that. But if you put yourself in that situation, knowing how the world is, you're not 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. You put yourself in that situation, then you have to be prepared for certain consequences. As far as Rock talking about she gonna rob for him because he wrote for her, sweetie, you never went up on the charges he's about to get caught up on. So you want to rob for him for how long? Because if those charges are real, you ain't bailing him out the next day so y'all can finish the show, or if they finish the show, if it whatever, it's not gonna be y'all frolicking again in the sand so y'all could try to bury each other's face in it. So it's like it's different, and this is when it comes to maturity and mindset on reality. Like you want to ride or die for somebody that's coming up with these type of charges, talking about he did it for me. You didn't have those type of charges. You're not living that type of life, and you talking about this is a sign. Yes, you always talking about God and want to pray. This is definitely God is smacking you in the face, telling you this is your time to maybe figure some things out. You and Lemmy look, can I say coochie on TV? Y'all look coochie crunch.
Yeah,
so this is the time that you need to, you was chilling with Diddy and all of them. This is the time you need to start focusing, not saying you need to leave them since you don't want to leave them, but how about this? While he dealing with that stuff, start dealing more with your stuff. Because right now you can't sniff his balls. So
you can't say. So you basically saying she needs to elevate her career even more at a higher level while
just keep working. While he doing that, just keep working and everything will work itself out. This is God telling you, work it out.
Right. No, I agree with you 100%. Because I made, a little conspiracy, little mentions, anything.
The sacrifice. Yeah, I heard that. And I was laughing because at the end of the day, she went from Division 1 to that. So it could be like, you heard what, I don't even want to say that boy name, but you heard what he said about his mama, everybody's sacrifice and all this other stuff. So, it like you never know, but either way, either way, that is the sign for you to keep it pushing. If that is a sacrifice, then what you gonna do? You talking about you gonna stand by his side for what? Because
I feel like the only person that needs to stand by his side right now is Jaden, because those are
only one that needs to stand by his side is his mama, since she loved him so much. Jaden needs to keep it pushing too. Make sure that he has a relationship with the children.
Right, that's what I mean.
Make sure you have a relationship with the children. Right. Don't make sure that you those children know that he loves them. But as far as you as a woman and as your life going. She talking about that's the only person she been with. You are so deprived, my poor child.
Not deprived.
Get your life together. If that's the only thing you know, you don't know Nan. In my in my Trina voice, you don't know Nan. So like, come on, get your life together.
Right. So
this is a sign for all the women, all the Blues Clues girls, whatever what they call themselves. This is a sign. Yeah, blue girls, purple,
yellow.
Everybody that loves Blueface, this is a sign to love something else a little bit more. Pick another hobby.
Right. This
is a hobby.
Speaking of Blue Girls, there was going to be a Blue Girls Club season 5, but of course, this is going to put a big halt in the season.
They're gonna have to halt production just a little bit.
Halt it. I'll be very surprised if they still carry on the show without him being there, but that would kind of defeat the purpose because the whole purpose.
But isn't that does he do it? Like, he's not on a network, right?
No, he does it through OnlyFans, and then sometimes.
So once he get out, he gonna continue, and this gonna be these poor young girls like, "Ew, he home." Right. God bless. We gonna pray.
What do you think?
And Crouton, excuse me,
coming for me.
Yes. All right. Let me just say this. I love Crouton. He was one of my favorites, but I'm Team You. So let me just say this to Crouton. I love you, boo. And if you always watching, like you said, then you already know he do impressions
of everyone.
So for you to, yes, he done went from Jim Jones' mama to like to you. Hello, the level of the plateaus. Like he does everybody. And you the only one that like, dang, can you get your little, I'm not gonna say, excuse me, because I love you, Crouton, because you give big energy. That's all I say. I love you, Bobby Purr. You got on your knees for that boy. So I love you, Purr. Get over it. Pull your big boy draws up and realize that he is a blogger that does impressions. It's nothing. If Jocelyn ain't come for him and Natalie Net ain't come for him, could you please just make a salad and sit down somewhere, please? And all respectfully, we love you, Purr.
We love you, Purr.
Purr.
Any final
Bobby,
thoughts?
I love you, Purr.
Any final thoughts on any of these topics?
No, I just want to say I love you. My daughter keep telling me stop trying to talk to you, but I will not.
No. No. Tell her stop hating.
She told me I'm embarrassing. I don't care. She just better wait. But I love you, Pierre. I love the people too. They be talking to me in the comments. I love it. Period. And have a good night. And I'm excited for whatever the endeavors you're doing. I can't wait to see it because I'm gonna be right there front and center. Like, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Good night, Pierre.
Night. All right. Before I add in the next caller, my girl Cardi B told me y'all not hitting that like button. It's about 264 of you guys in here, so just saying.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
I apologize.
All right, what is going on, that lady? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Hey, Pooh. Okay, so you look amazing. That jacket is everything. Okay, look, breadcrumbs. That's what we're gonna call him. That's his new name. He is not Crouton. He's not Big Crouton. Look, he is breadcrumbs for the meatloaf. Cause his big ass head looks like a meatloaf. We don't like him, but thank you for the publicity. His negative or positive, thank you. Period. Exactly. Keep adding me. Honestly, okay, I got a conspiracy. You know, I love my conspiracy. I think Crouton called the feds on him. But she just playing her role. Yeah, baby. Talk about a sacrifice. She did it.
Why would you think she would do that? Just to elevate, that would elevate her even more. So that way she's
Everything. It
known as
elevated
a nice
everything.
girl.
It elevated everything. She don't need him no more. So why wouldn't it have been her? Yeah. That's how I feel about that. Breadcrumbs is a lane. This is all good for Krishan because she's about
What
all
about
the time.
Stunna Girl versus Tommie? What are your thoughts on Stunna Girl? Do you think she's the new Rock?
No, I don't. Tommie will always be that girl to me. Yeah, I have to see. I don't know you, Stunna Girl. I've heard about you, but I don't know you. And I know Tommie's insane. Tommie ain't got no sense, no nothing. I like seeing Tommie. She's for the television. So yeah, I need more from this Stunna chick because I don't know her.
And then also with her fighting Biggie, do you think her versus Biggie, who you think is gonna end up with the L out of those two? Stunna Girl versus Biggie. You think Biggie gonna go back into the house and really do her big one in there?
She should. I don't know if she could, but she should. She definitely should because big girls run the world. Period.
Right.
Hey.
I didn't get your thoughts
Oh
on
my
it,
God.
Yeah.
I do. I want to get on this Bobby stuff. I finally caught up on this season. I do not like Roland Ray. He's quite repulsive, and it's not the disableness. It's everything else. It's everything else. Even if he could walk, I would still be repulsed of him. So I don't like that. And I get why he on the surf for the purr part. But doesn't somebody else say purr? We could have picked someone else to say the purr.
Corla Ray says purr, but she's not gonna do no zoo shit.
I know, but I'm just saying it was just hard to listen to him. It was hard to see him. It was hard. The Island Boy, he was most definitely screwing the Go Hard boy. What was that episode? Give me a second. It was when
first couple of episodes.
Okay. When they went through the phone. When they went through the phone, when he came back and said, "Yeah, Bobby got mad because so and so was in my phone." Island Boy was mad to hear about it. He was like, "What you mean he in your phone?" Remember? Oh no! Because me watching the episode after hearing the tea, I was looking for it. Like, were they doing it then? They were doing it then. He was mad at Go Hard for even talking to the handler.
The hashtag the handler. Shout out to the handler. I spoke to him earlier today.
Yeah. So yeah, that I peeped that tea, and Bobby was definitely on the powdered donut, and I was rude of Jason Lee to mention it. Basically, like, what are you mentioning it for? And he looked terrible. Look at your outfit. Look at your outfit. That should have been on the stage. What? Because okay, I get it. He had on some Balenciaga shoes, but you had on a flea market two-piece suit that didn't even fit. And you make all this money. You miss a big. You're that girl looking like nobody. You know what? Kanye West made a lot of.
Who would you have picked to host the reunion? Because a lot of people weren't liking him hosting the reunion. They felt like he wanted to take Mr. Light's spot.
He did. He really wanted to be the star. He always wants to be the star. That's what he want to be. He's tired of being who he is. He want to be a star, but that's another topic. The hostesses. I mean, you could have did it. You know enough questions to make a lovely situation. They still was going to hop on the
production. I'm not doing it unless we bring them out in groups. I'm not coming out with all them out there at once. Like, they're gonna fight. That's
it still would have been a lot of fighting, but still you would have had at least knowledge of the show because Claudia, no offense, she's giving up there in that baby boomers level. So she ain't really caring about none of this for real. She just up for the check. She looked great, but she was just up for the check. No Jason Lee. They could have had Natalie.
Well,
Natalie would have been a good host.
That would have been a good one.
They could have Natalie. Go ahead. That's my final thought. I gotta go back to work. I love you.
All right, love you. All right, next call I'm going to add is Juku Doll. I'm only taking whoever's backstage right now because it's getting late. I'm on here damn near 2 hours. So, all right, what's up, Juku Doll?
Hey, I just wanted to say something about the Krishan Rock situation. Everybody's telling her that she should leave him alone, and this, that, and the third. We already know she's not going to leave that boy alone. I don't see why everybody keep putting. I mean, it's entertainment, but I don't see why everybody keep putting these 2 cents in it. Leave her alone. Only person that got to deal with it at the end of the day is her. That's her life. She want to mess up her life. Let her mess up her life and go be with him. She'll find out in the end. It might be too late, but she'll figure it out.
So you feel like everybody should just let her do and just let her do what she wants and not try to give her at least some advice?
I mean, you can give advice, but when you're young, it goes in one end out the other. You gotta learn on your own. You make your own mistakes. I'm 30. I was, her age, and I told my mom, yes, mom, I love it. And then boom, he fucked me over. So excuse me, but he messed me over. So I'm just like, you hear it, but you don't hear it until it start happening.
Mm-hmm.
So any advice anybody give her, she's not gonna really take that advice. She's gonna stick beside him, let her stick beside him until she figure it out.
All right. And then also, what do you think about the whole Stunna Girl versus Tommie? And then also, what do you think about Big Crouton coming for the
my
kids?
God. Okay, so the Stunna Girl versus Tommie thing. I love Tommie. I always like Tommie. Tommie is loud, but I never see her, boop, boop, boop. I never really seen it. Of course, her and Jocelyn had a thing, but Jocelyn seems scary to me too, for the right people.
Mm.
But I don't know the Stunna Girl. I seen a video on Stunna Girl. I don't really know her, so I'm waiting to see her through the season. But I think she might have given her a run for her money.
Okay. And then when it comes to Big Crouton versus me, whose side are you taking? You taking Big Crouton? Are you on the entertainment side? What's that?
I like Crouton. You feel me? Like how you say Big Crouton, that little one. We start calling him Baguette, or whatever you call it. But no, I'm here for you. Like I feel what you're saying. Yeah, you really can't body. It's not body. I mean, I can see, but then
It's a head. You can't get no surgery to decrease your head now. To me, body shaming is body shaming something to where somebody could change. You know what I'm saying? That you body shaming something somebody could physically change. Like let's say I'll be like, oh, this fat. I'm body shaming because right, like your head stuff like that. It's like, come on. And I only, like I said that only because I was recapping what he did on the show, which was hit Dimitri for no reason for camera time.
Pierre, I'm not a body shamer either, and I'm gonna be honest with you today. So today I seen somebody here, and I said something too. It looked like the big forehead and everything, and they had red hair. And me and my sister was kicking real bad. I don't feel like I was body shaming because I wasn't like, oh, she extra small or she extra big.
Right, you can't change your head.
Yeah, she can't fix that, but she could fix the red hair that was it. It was it real bad, but it just made it even worse.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, nice. All right, I'm gonna add Ari. I loves you. What is up, Ari? Ari, what is up? Ari not ready. King, what is going on? What is going on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, hey girl.
Hey,
my first time I'm alive or whatever. First off, let me just say, let me see you 1-2 step, because that shit had me weak. Rolly stumbling. No, because you had me weak with that. Okay, no, for real. Let's get on to Crouton, Big Crouton. I do not approve of the slander of Crouton. You know what? He's funny.
We have a Crouton fan in the audience.
It's not a fan per se, but I'm not gonna hate. I could relate to you because I do my little recaps on TikTok, and Crush.
Yes.
He liked my TikTok, and I'm not gonna lie, I was shading him, but not like personally. Like you if you're recapping something, you're gonna share your opinions, like what you're thinking right there. It's not personal. Yeah.
And
but
you gotta
I will
understand,
say,
I'm not the only one on this platform that does. There's plenty, and some of them are way bigger than me. So why not come at them?
But real quick, I will say, I mean, if I was in his shoes and I looked at you from the back, even though he could have said something, like shouted you out, I feel like maybe his feelings was a little hurt. Like, oh, I watched Pierre and he said this.
But listen, why not show me love? He doesn't even follow me on social media. So it's like, are you really a fan of me? You just saying that so you can look like the victim and feel like, oh my God.
You right.
Come on.
He could have shouted you out. Okay, let's get on Tommie and Stunna Girl.
Yeah.
So, whew, I love Tommie, but I feel like she was hating from jump. I really, because on them auditions, Tommie literally started with her for no reason. Like, don't act like you don't know Stunna Girl. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know her like that. But when she did that song with Big Lex, I kind of, started looking at her. And
I
she
need to
makes
check
good
that
music.
song out because I heard
You
that
didn't
song.
know she did a song with Big Lex? Yes. I would say go listen to it. But I know Stunna Girl beat that ass.
Yeah.
I love Tommie. Yeah, I could, and yes, I feel like Stunna Girl gonna be that new Crouton. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm
And
getting that vibe.
What do you think about Blueface and Mrs. Rock? Do you think that she should stick beside him, or
No. And you know what? I like what Homegirl said. Like, what if she set Blueface up? I could see that. Either way, she needs to take this as a sign to leave. Please, it's not healthy. She's beautiful. She's literally partying with Diddy now. You don't need him. Anyways, I love you. I watch all your videos. I'm a little, I got a little anxiety because I'm black.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Not trying to get nervous.
I'm getting nervous. Okay, but I'm gonna be here every Sunday. All right.
All right, that's it for the live, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about some of these topics down below. Leave your comments down below about some of these topics that you guys seen. Stunna Girl versus Tommie. Okay, Tommie on this thumbnail is giving bitty 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 bum bum. Okay, Porocon. Okay. What do you guys think about Tommie versus Stunna Girl and Biggie? What do you guys think of Blueface's arrest? What do you guys think of Crouton coming for the kid? Okay, big crew. And then what do you guys think about Mr. Lemmy Pepper getting yelled at by Tommie Tom? And do you guys think Crouton should stick by Blueface's side? All right, entertainers, leave your comments down below, and we are out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.